Well, with the roof shut, the conditions will be comfortable here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Zach Davies will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
At the plate, Josh Harrison. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here's the first pitch to him. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? VR moving to his left. He's got it one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Josh Harrison do his thing. He leads the team in on-base percentage, and we all know that's become a highly valued stat in today's game. He makes things happen for his offense, and a lot of times when he's going good, the lineup is too.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 4 for 14. First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 7.
Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. And there he goes towards second. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Dickerson at second with 2 down. Line toward the alley in left center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Ivan Nova is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Lorenzo Cain.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Kane handles the bat well against right-handed pitching. Doesn't have a lot of pop, but he does make contact, and of course he's always using his wheels to his advantage.
Yeah, and in today's game, how refreshing is it to watch this guy absolutely get down the first baseline? I can't tell you what this does to a defense.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting nine for these Brewers. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
In is Christian Yelich. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Ryan Braun now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
And Braun's able to resist. The count moves in his favor. 2-1 now.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
2 out, nobody on. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder. Eric Thames would be next. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Eric Thames.
Next for Milwaukee, Eric Thames, head-to-head against Nova. He's 4 for 13. First offering on its way. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1. We are still scoreless. Here's Michael Saunders now, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Michael Saunders.
First pitch of the at-bat. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Villar on the grass. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Rodriguez, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Ryan Lavarnway. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Popped high in the air. Under it, VR, and there are two away now.
Batting 8, center fielder number 6.
Here's Starling Marte, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Arcia has got it, and the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number one.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
The 1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 home. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now. The 2-2. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. Makes the play, one away.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Manny Pena. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Head-to-head against Nova, batting .500, 4 for 8. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Here now the 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough. most of the time. Loved the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
So coming to the plate, Orlando Arcia. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Pena, the runner at second with one away. A fastball that just misses inside. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Batting eighth, second baseman.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Fouled off. 2 out here and a runner at second. Again, another foul ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Popped up. Rodriguez has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Milwaukee leaves one. Will move to the third with no score. Now it's the Pirates pitcher, Ivan Nova. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Wind up and the 0-1 fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Josh Harrison stands in. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
Stepping in now, Jordy Mercer. as he lets it in the air to right field. Braun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He singled his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Line drive to left. Yelich will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. So now the Brewers pitcher, Zach Davies. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Zach Davies.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball in for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. The good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And tough fastball to lay off on 1-2, but he did, and it's 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Ready for another chance? Josh Bell hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Oh, he chased a bad pitch that time. It's strike 1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Pulled toward right center field. Braun has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Riding in once again, Michael Saunders. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Into the box, Sean Rodriguez. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Rodriguez, a 32-year-old veteran. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
A ball and 2 strikes to Sean Rodriguez.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Ryan Lavarnway, fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Here's Starling Marte as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here it comes, 0-2. Pushed softly over toward the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
In now, Ivan Nova.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Braun is there, 2 down. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Josh Harrison, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Lavarnway at second. Marte on at first with 2 down. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Arcia onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Pirates on top, 2-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started.
Ryan Braun.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Two balls and a strike to Braun.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Line drive to left, and that'll be a base hit for Braun. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Up next for Milwaukee, first baseman, Eric Thames.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eric Thames hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Thames behind 1-2.
It's 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Pirates' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Digging in to try it again, Travis Shaw. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Marte is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Manny Pena, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte is under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Brewers strand one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Jordy Mercer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. This is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Braun is right there, and that's out number 2. Josh Bell the next to hit. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. Thames right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pirates are down on just 4 pitches as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Harrison charging this one. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Number 5, second baseman, Jonathan.
Striding into the box, Jonathan Villar. He popped out in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So here now's the pitcher, Zach Davies, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Dickerson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll lead things off here in the Pirates' half of the 6th.
Michael Saunders.
First pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. This one smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Ground ball right into the shift. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Third baseman, number 3, Sean Rodriguez.
Digging in and looking for more, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Popped him up. Pena will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, captain Ryan Lavarnway.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Lavarnway popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. Now the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they've put in play against him.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch popped up. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Dickerson's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Riding in once again, Christian Yelich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Marte. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball taken right down the middle. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. It's on to the 7th inning with the Pirates leading in this one. But before the inning gets underway, let's check out the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Brewers, number 37, Matt Albert.
Digging in once again, Starling Marte. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Kane going back. Still going back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot for Starling Marte. 6th home run on the season for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Brandon Woodruff comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Brandon Woodruff. The pitcher number
into the box, Ivan Nova. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Josh Harrison stands in. From the stretch. And a fastball just a bit high. Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Nova gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line towards center field. Kane patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, shortstop, Jordy Mercer.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Yelich is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Arcia shading to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One for the Pirates, courtesy of this swing by Starling Marte. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Ready once again, Eric Thames. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Dickerson's there. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it. But then I watched and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. To short. Mercer has it. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. Thames leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Outside, 3-0 now. pitch. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
The batter number 3, shortstop, Orlando.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey now.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. The throw is wild, and he gets away. So both runners able to move up a base, 2nd and 3rd now with 2 gone. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Jonathan Villar. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. There's a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ground ball to 3rd. And now a jump throw against his body. On to 1st, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Ready for another chance? Josh Bell. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Here's Michael Saunders now. Down the first baseline. Right to him. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Stepping in now, Sean Rodriguez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kane going back to the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him 1 leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
In now, Ryan Lavarnway. As he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Popped him up. Thames has a play. And that's the 3rd out. Pirates leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Domingo Santana will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 10 RBIs.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2. This is hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo shot here for Domingo Santana. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Brewers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 score. Gregory Polanco is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Now playing left field, number 25.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat.
Lorenzo Cain.
Here's a high pop-up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
In is Christian Yelich. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Polanco. Uh-oh, he whips on it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a three-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
Hey, good job at hitting right there, Debo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. And I think the question becomes, how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Michael Feliz answers the call now, looking to get this one on to the 9th inning without any trouble. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
I'm set with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Broxton, the runner at second with 1 away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pop commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Shot toward right center. Saunders will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. Here's a shot to right field, and that's going to be in for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. As he arrives at second without a play, as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, Dero, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. This is in the air out to right. Saunders is under it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Keon Broxton will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 23, Keon Broxton.
Oliver Drake will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now to the plate, Starling Marte. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Michael
David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, David Freese.
Hit in the air to center field. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied at 3-3. Felipe Rivero enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. In prior matchups with Felipe Rivero, he's 2 for 4.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Rivero has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1-1. Fouled off. Lined hard toward right center. And it's a base hit. So there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
No balls and a strike to count. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Softly hit out towards short. There's Harrison for one on the first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting one out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Jesus Aguilar will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Aguilar.
Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. On the ground to short. Could this be two? The second for one. Back to first, a double play. And we are heading to extra innings. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Boone Logan takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Boone Logan.
Here's Jordy Mercer now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Line toward right center. King is right there, one down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Gregory Polanco as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the first baseman, John Bell.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Two out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Right fielder number 12, Michael Saunders.
Into the box now, Michael Saunders. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Into the box, Sean Rodriguez. In the dirt here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. In comes Broxton, and the inning is over. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Pirates 4 and the Brewers 3. Next for Milwaukee, Lorenzo Cain. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
The 1-2 is ripped into the gap. This could be extra bases. And I believe your tying run's going to be in scoring position right away as this is down for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
In now, Christian Yelich. And now they'll try and get that tying run to third as he puts this one down. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him 1 extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. 1 more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
No balls and 1 strike. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Soft liner towards first. to second for one, and it's wide of the bag and right by him. And he's in safely to third as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Josh Smoker given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Possible winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Oh, they put the squeeze on and he gets it down. And how do you like that? They roll the dice, the squeeze works, and it's going to end the ball game.
What? What did I just see? My eyes have to be messing with me because I think I just saw a walk-off suicide squeeze to end this thing. Gutsy call or stupid, I'm not sure, but it sure looks like a genius move right now. Incredible.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Milwaukee crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Boone Logan claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball games tonight: